Good evening. Oh god, that's loud. I didn't know to pass on my audio, because I felt like... Because I felt like, when I was looking at the sound for, like, the last couple of VODs, I felt like the desktop sound was overpowering my mic a little bit, but I think I realized it was actually more like Discord, because I was looking at, like, the Savage Raid VODs. So I readjusted a couple of things. I'll have to wait until another Savage prog night to really make sure that I actually, like, hit good settings and that, but, things might sound like a tad different. I don't know how much, really, because I didn't really fiddle with much that wasn't, like, offset by other things I did. So everything tonight should sound the same. Oh my god. Fucking hiccups. Yeah. So, as you might be able to tell from, my gear, I have leveled Monk just a little bit. Like I said last time, I'm giving this a shot with just, like, leveling the job off stream. Because at the moment, at least in terms of deep dungeons, I still need to do, like, 70 to 90 doing, like, things that aren't, Heaven on High or, Palace of the Dead. And that does take more time than, that does take, like, well, sorry, the dungeoning takes obviously a lot more time than Palace of the Dead and that, because, like, you can queue up for Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High pretty quickly, and you get better XP for it than waiting around for dungeons, basically, from what I've seen, so that might be the thing. So, like, we don't, like, lose too much out on the dungeoning, and I guess for, like, certain jobs, it's obviously not going to matter. Like, the only other DPS class, or, sorry, DPS job I need a level from 1 is Dragoon? So, other than Dragoon, we've got... Actually, I can look at my character sheet for this. So the other DP... Oh no, Rogue. Rogue is one of them. Okay, Rogue is, like, the other one that I need to level up from Thingy. And, like, I enjoy learning a new job and class. I don't know how entertaining that is for stream. Because obviously that starts at 15, and then I do the same job for a while. And it takes some time to get some abilities. So, like, seeing, honestly, just, like, the more cascading of abilities that, like, is from 70 to 90, that might be a bit more interesting than just sitting here watching me go from 1 to 50 and get barely anything for the levels I actually get. But yeah, like, other than Dragoon, we've got Rogue. Then there's Samurai Reaper, Machinist Dancer, Red Mage. Technically, I haven't done Bard either, but, like... Oh, actually, Red Mage is another one I've done from Thingy, so, like... And the heals and tanks I can just take into dungeons, because they insta-queue, basically. The only other thing, obviously, that I haven't touched yet is Blue Mage, but, that's gonna be for another time. So yeah, like, at least at this point, I think this is fine. It's, the other thing it lets me do, too, I like just chilling and learning a new job or class. It's what I did a lot in, like, WoW, for example. So having some time of this by myself, just like kind of mindlessly leveling, is nice. I might even do that between like level 70 and 90 and just like get what few dungeons I can, which probably aren't going to be that much because Reapers. But, you know, I think it's still important to have like sections of this game that I can just play myself, you know? And this is honestly a good compromise. I do all the job quests on the stream, do some dungeoning here and there, make sure I have some job quests to go on with next time. It gives me the ability to kind of mess around with it if I want. So yeah. Anyway, we are going to be catching up on a lot of monk job quests. Because I think the last one I did was level... Wait, do I not have that one yet? I don't think I do. Level 40. And I am now level 55, so there's 40, 45, I think there's a second at 45, 50, 50, 52, 54. So there's like 7 quests for me to do just off the bat, catching up to the level I actually got to. So that should set me for a decent amount of a stream, and then we can always head back into Palace of the Dead. Unfortunately, I also learned that you can't actually... Oh, hold on. Oh, Goldsmith. Right. I'm going the wrong way. I also learned that the minimum for Heaven on High is 61. I thought that was just like an efficiency thing, honestly, when people told me that, but nope. That is the... Wait, it is Goldsmith, right? I'm not... Yes, okay. Yeah, I thought it was more of an efficiency thing, because I can see that the XP is kind of dropping off, and I thought maybe it was tapered to, like, if you're doing it sub Stormblood, then it's... you don't get as much experience, but the second you're in Stormblood, it gives you more. But that does not appear to be the case. Anyway, time to talk to racists again. Professor Eric seeks further aid in his ethereal research. Ah, dear Rayon, so good of you to trouble yourself to come. Normally, I might be cross, but my spirits are far too high just now, and it is you I have to thank. I speak of the data you procured. It is simply marvelous. You have a true gift for grunt work, my friend. I wish I had 100 more assistants just like you. I have been in this field for a very long time, and I've been alone ever since that unfortunate multifungus culture incident sparked my passion for research. I regret nothing, Rayon. Save perhaps having to share so wondrous a world with souls so as unlearned as yourself. Still, your performance has not left me completely bereft of joy. It is rewarding to think that my instruction has guided you to such success. There. How was that? Shall we dispense with any further pleasantries? Very good, then. I imagine, honestly, and this would probably be true for, like, any of the Warriors of Light I have created, but, like, I imagine Ray just kind of, like, going, like, eyes, like, very slowly but subtly just kind of squinting at this man as he, like, kind of rambles on. And the second he's like, can we dispense with the formalities? She's just like, yes, please end this conversation quickly. I can't stand this. I made yet another career-defining discovery while pondering which battleground to measure next. Eosia is home to numerous locations where the ether is in an intensely chaotic state, yet which never played host to any war. My hypothesis was that such flux in the ether was indicative of past battle, and all my research was predicated upon this. But turn the theory on its head, Rayon, if your mind is able. What if the people of the past chose areas of roiling ether to hold their battles? I've already sent this simpleton monk to take measurements at the fine sand banks. As you are doubtless unaware, this lies on the border between Alamigo and Gridania, and was the stage of the Autumn War. I ask that you find our monk friend and collect his aetherometer. Manual and tedious, yes, but he has an early make of the device that is unable to transmit data. I gather the numbskull is in Little Alamigo in southern Thanaland by this time. You think I ask much of you? False. I ask more. Your other task is to travel to Snake Moult in the South Shroud and take measurements with your own aetherometer. I will continue with my research here in your absence. Mind you, if you care to know aught at all of the Autumn War and the fine sand banks upon which it was fought, I will gladly enlighten you. You need only ask. Immediately leaves. Boy, I hate that man. No, not you. Oh, you're over near, oh god, I forget his name, but he's actually really cool for the very brief amount of time. Gundabald, that's it. Hey, way to go. You've come far. It's good to see you, sister. You come for my aetherometer. It's not ready to give. My work is not yet finished. I came as soon as I was told, but the readings require more time. Do not worry, they will be ready soon. You make for Snake Moult in the South Shroud. Eric believes the ether's strong there. Yet that land hosted no great battles. He told me as much this morn. Leave me to my task here. Make for Snake Moult. Take your readings. My work will soon be done. I will bring the device to you. I have troubled you to come here. I will not trouble you to wait. Go. We will meet again at Snake Moult, sister. What a stand-up guy. Fuck me. Shut up. Shut up, that's actually in Quarry Mill. Or near Quarry Mill. It's a sign. For sure. Although I guess it makes sense. We're literally going to, oh god, I forget where this is. Amdapor Keep, that's right. Aetherometer. Oh no, I do have Dragon Kick. Right, I just don't have, fuck, what do you call it? I don't have, Formless Fist yet. Oh, Form Shift. Whatever. The Ether of the Land opens... What? What did that say? Fuck, it doesn't appear in the logs. Hey. Well done, sister. I feel your chakra. It has grown. I hope to arrive before you, but I see I'm late. This land's power has gone to you. There is nothing left for me here. Oh. It is as I told you. We monks travel where ether flows strong. There we train. The power of the land enters us. Thus our chakra expand. This bonding causes great unrest. The land's energy becomes unstable. It will enter no other until it calms. Oh. Well, fuck. I feel nothing here. As you would feel nothing at fine sand banks. That land bonded to my chakra, and its ether is now at unrest. The teacher's work means nothing. I took no readings. I meant to hasten here, but I was delayed. There was a gathering of the monkhood. I was summoned to Little Alamigo. You mean there are monks at Little Alamigo? The teacher's chidings? Worry not. I will use my device here. Any result will suffice. The man has already reached his conclusion. He will twist the data to fit it. Oh, really? It is a sad existence, to sacrifice all for truth, yet be unable to truly know when one sees it. Speak not of this to him, sister. You see both our aims. You know mine to be more worthy. Oh. Huh. Oh. Okay. Right. That makes more sense within an ARR context. I tell this to you. You and you alone. I am of the Alamegan Resistance. I fight for freedom from Garlemald. I escaped the occupation. I've come here to fight. To gather allies and weapons. But these lands sadden me. The people have forgotten. Alamigo is a distant memory. The resistance here is small. They aid where they can, but it is not enough. The war demands great power. That power lies in the chakra. The teacher is not an evil man, but he thinks only of his work, not the suffering of innocence. His knowledge can be used for good. The battlefields, they can turn the tide. The chakra of many must be opened. If this way is lost to me... No. No, I will have this power. I must. An end to oppression. An end to starvation. Alamigo will be free. Or be made free. I will see it done. God, I'm really tempted to give him like a, like an Ilberd-ish voice, like, forgive my speech, it is a matter close to my heart. I will give you my device, but I ask you say nothing of this to Eric. I beg you, sister. You know what, that's not bad. If I can keep it up, which, yeah, probably not. I've been fucking terrible. Honestly wish I was better at that. I should take more opportunities to try and, like, kind of better myself in that regard, but it's kind of hard to, honestly. Probably the only character in 14 that I feel like I could do a reliable impression of is Feo Ul, and that's basically because she's kind of like a exaggerated stereotype. Hey, buddy. I trust you have returned with both of my Aetherameses. Please tell me your funneling dots haven't managed to damage either of them this time. I have both. Odd contraption borrowed from Widdergeld. Used for measuring surrounding ethereal levels. Basically the same, but no mention of Widdergeld. All looks to be in order here. These readings from your device, they look promising. Very promising indeed. I dare say this data may yield revolutionary results. Your chakra opened a bit more, did it? Yes, well, Aether is the most mysterious and wonderful thing. I'm glad this meaningful research could serve your nonsensical ends as well. Now, leave me to my work. Surely you can find some simple way to pass the time. Fighting, say? Or, I don't know, scratching? Yikes. Thanks, Eric. The pursuit of power. Professor Eric would have you do his bidding yet again. Oh boy. You two played me for a fool. The data the simpleton monk brought me was absolutely astounding. Groundbreaking. Revolutionary. Yet I remained objective in my analysis as a scholar must. Poring over the data, I finally arrived at a disheartening conclusion. The two of you took measurements of the same area. The values were near identical, equivalences mocking me as I suggested to struggle to reconcile them. I could neither sleep nor eat lest I waste time not drawing near the truth. And for what? Tell me, What is it you two are doing in the field? Listen, when monks go places, we draw upon the ether and it fucks up the readings. Oh, bah, not this bloody chakra nonsense again. How many times must I tell you? It is not but imperceptible ether. Call it what it is. I had to think I had my mind to put your names under mine when my hypothesis was published. This life force, the spiritual energy, this godforsaken eternal soul essence, I care not what primitive nomenclature those backwards monks wish to assign it. It is ether, plain and simple. They claim they are able to manipulate and amplify it through discipline and opening the so-called chakra. False. This is nothing more than the ethereal regulation of organisms, a basic and natural concept. In an attempt to explain that which science does not yet fully understand, the monks have erected an institution of control. Their preachings are unassailable by design, for none can disprove the existence of the unknowable. They promise power in return for abjection and servitude, control and power indeed. Only that of man. It is the very essence of a religion, and should be treated with contempt, as all religion should. Ether resides in all living things, as do natural mechanisms with the capacity to regulate it. This is simply life, not some mystical supernatural endowment. I concede, of course, that the heightened mental faculties of man allow for the potential to gain conscious control over those mechanisms. Indeed, it would appear that you and the simpleton monk have already achieved that end. The indiscretion and impertinence of youth. I suppose it can be forgiven. Once. In my own youth, I was not the model of perfection you see before you. I too have made what some might call mistakes. Not myself, but some. In our talks together, the simpleton monk often spoke of the 7th chakra. Its awakening is thought to be the highest achievement among the monkhood. I make it a habit to know the tenets of my intellectual enemies. It was the flow of the ether within the two of you which betrayed your falsehood. The whispering of your chakras, I'm sure the monks would rush to call it. But serendipity most often visits the industrious. Just so, it is precisely these ethereal whispers that prove to be the most intriguing. The waves of these sounds resonated perfectly with the ether of the battleground. I can see by your vapid expression that you are missing my point. Allow me to spell it out. It follows that if one were to visit a battlefield with a certain ethereal wave amplitude and frequency, it would resonate with one's own ether. This is the phenomenon responsible for the initial opening of your own chakra. Cannot believe I'm being reduced to speaking in these terms. It stands to reason that for any ethereal wave, there may be a location that will resonate with it. Think of the implications, Rayan. If the 7th chakra the monks speak of truly exists, then so too must an ultimate battleground to bond with it. The concentration of ether in such a place would be unlike anything ever recorded. I forgive your past treachery. Guide me as it did to this great discovery. That, and I need you to do more work for me. Here, take this new aetherometer. Make for Lark's Call in the East Shroud. My research indicates it is a very promising tract indeed. Set up the aetherometer as you have the others in the past, then kill whatever you must to obtain a strong reading. Interesting, he actually managed to come across something... Slain beasts there will release their ether of the land they are steeped in, and it may then resonate with your own. I suppose in primitive terms of the monkhood, that would translate to the expansion of your chakra. Oh, and you'll not be crossing paths with the simpleton monk this time. I will be sending him to take readings at East End. I have no intention of allowing you two to conspire to impede my research again. If you care to know more about the events that have transpired at Lark's Call, I suggest you pay a visit to your local library. East End, on the other hand, is a fascinating subject, of which I never tire speaking. Ask me about it any time if your curiosity ever gets the better of you. Okay, so he despite all pretensions to him being like a dismissive prick, he actually noticed a thing that seems to line up with with the monk's interpretation of battlegrounds and chakra and how that relates to ether. Because the way I would like, tropey way this usually would go is, oh, the scientist never sees the actual application of this, and the monk is the one that goes, well, actually, these are the same thing if you look at it really closely, and the scientist is like, fucking no! It's actually kind of the other way around. The scientist is the one that realizes, oh shit, hang on a minute. You've named this certain things, but this actually maps onto how we understand it too. And granted, he is far more dismissive than he should be on this, which is a topic. Is he actually going to tell me about Lark's Call? I'm told the Archons have been reunited with their wayward souls. Oh, this is glad tidings indeed. Wow, this is... Okay. This is Shadowbringers stuff. I've been quite curious about the history and culture of this world, this first. I would like to hear their accounts of their time there. Could ask you for yours too, obviously, but dim as you are, I fear you would struggle to articulate your experiences. Oh no, I can ask you about pretty much any of them. Interesting. That's interesting. I wonder if he says that same thing if you're a different job. Like, if you became a summoner or a black mage, does he suddenly have a different tone with you, or... Is it just progress with the, Is it just progress with the monk, quest... Or the presence of you being a monk or something, I do wonder, like, what his dialogue would be like if you're a different job with monk, B, a different job without monk, and... Well, I guess I am monk at the moment, so it kind of tracks. Oh. Okay. Oh, but we are at the level 45 quest, aren't we? Yeah, so we could be getting into the point that we start getting the artifact gear. I did it. I very much look forward to the readings of both you and Weldegert's aetherometers. What's this? Already finished? What are you standing there talking for? Come, give me the aetherometer. Aetherometer, the whatever. Amazing. Simply amazing. And your soul crystal, it's glowing more vibrantly than ever before, is it not? I will begin my analysis of the data with all haste. You've come to be quite the model pupil, Rayon. Would that I could say the same for the same of the monk simpleton. Let's see the feeble gears turning in your mind. Come, there is no need to feel shame at your ignorance. If you wish to know what has transpired, you need only ask. I promise to use small words. You realize I'm literally, like, training in the way of the fist, right? Like, yeah, here we go. Good vibrations. Professor Eric wishes to speak with you about Wedegald. Simpleton Monk asked that I send you his way should I see you. He awaits for you at Little Alamigo in the southern Thanalan. Surely you see, Wedegeld for the danger he is. His is the most dangerous type of mind. One blinded by revolution and revenge. I do wish you'd tell him yourself that people should live for the future rather than the past. Ooh, okay. You thought I did not know he was of the Alamigan resistance? How saddening it is that on the rare occasion you do trouble yourself to think you are wrong. Of course I know. What manner of imbecile do you take me for? Well, I don't know, man. That seems to make it even worse that you're being, like, incredibly racist towards an Alamigan, but... Because you seem to be fully aware of the fact that, like, he's part of a group that's trying to retake their homeland that they've been pushed out by fascists. It's not a good look. No doubt Wedegeld thinks me the idiot. False. Those two eyes see far more than you know. I, too, am an Alamigan, and love my homeland and every bit as much as he. Okay. Go now. Hurry to Little Alamigo. We'll keep you no longer. No doubt Wedegeld is already awaiting your arrival. Oh, this goes even deeper than just casual racism from Uldar. Awesome. Love that. Granted, this is probably going to be a more interesting point than, did you know Uldar racist? Which, like, yeah, no shit. Considering the refugee crisis, I have almost no doubt that that is probably an underpinning thing for some people, or a lot of people within the state, but... You spoke to Eric. You spoke to Eric. Do not lie to me, sister. You told him who I am, what I seek to do. I am not angered. You tried to sway me from my path. He believes resistance will only leave more dead. I expected as much from him. I feigned understanding. He asked much of me, of the monkhood and the fist. He asked of the 7th chakra. My answers excited him. He said they would advance his studies. I too learned from him. I am nearer the 7th chakra now. Soon the resistance will rise. You too will see. Very soon. Others do not understand. Alamigo tried to protect them. We were the shield of the realm. We bled to fend off Garlemald. None here know our suffering. None here can imagine it. The lives we led after the fall, after the shield was sundered. I've travelled far and wide. I have met many souls, but none are as you. You have a gift. Yours is a great strength. Unite it to ours, sister. Help us reclaim our home. Your efforts will be rewarded. Look upon my garments. This is the war garb of the monkhood. It attunes to the wearer's chakra, enables it to realize its fullest expression. The cloth is imbued with the power of Ralga. Only monks of his fist may don it. Only those who overcome many trials. I will tell you how it can be yours. Fear not. I require you to speak no vows. I ask only that you fight with us. Give yourself to our cause. You long for adventure, I understand. But such longings can wait. This cannot. See Alamigo freed. Then enjoy your own freedoms. What say you, sister? Yeah. You have the heart of a true monk. You are different from the others in this realm. Hear this. A set of our war garb was stolen. The Fist has tracked the bandits. We know now where 3 of the relics are. Here in southern Thanalan, the Sepulchre and the Circle of the Tempered. And in northern Thanalan, the abandoned Emulsion... what? Amagina Mithril Mine. I have not heard that word before. Or name before. Your soul crystal will react to the relics. Draw near them and they will glow. By this power, you can find them. The Fist's honor has been trampled upon. Make the heretics you find pay for their sins. Eric has sold his soul to this land, but he is a knowledgeable man. He knows more than I of the monkhood, and of the Fist. Really? Speak with him if you know more of our way. The man revels in hearing himself speak. I await the day we fight side by side, sister. Go now, and go well. Okay. Alright. I wonder how this is actually gonna go. Where is the entrance to this place? I forget. Is it over here? Yes. How did one of them get to Northern Thanalan from here? Jesus. Corpse Brigade. I wonder if these are going to be the same people all the time. Stop telling me that. Wait, am I still, like, going up? I can't tell. Maybe that was why. More Corpse Brigade? No, just Tempered. Really? Alright. Oh, you... Fuck you. That's weird. I thought like max level thresholds might have introduced a bit more of the phenomenon you see when you're like way high level above something. Generally, it's like not necessarily 10 levels, but like approaching 10 levels that happens, which honestly I was. But I thought maybe like if you were several levels into Heavensward, then something from like, you know, ARR areas wouldn't aggro you as aggressively, but there we see that may not be the case. Sorry, mate. Mine now. Actually, that reminds me. Ah, yeah, I did go through and delete a lot of shit. Which is another thing I have to finish off the second part of that tonight. Got a couple of other characters to go through for that. Alright, I got the garments. You've returned. First 3 relics are yours. And now, this has located the 4th. There is a Kickern merchant who deals in contraband. The 4th relic is among his wares. Hurry to Lower Lenosha. Find this Kickern. Take back that which is now yours by right. Sure. I will buy that off him. Off them. Because I bet I know... That is not where I... Oh, Lower Lenosha, not, Wait, where are they? They're in Outer Lenosha. That's the one I was thinking of. In the far north. Oh god, I forgot about this place. Oh shit. Hi. Can I buy a thing from you? Sticky Aura. Come to stop Kikiroon's business. Come to take shinies. Kill her. Kill the Stinky. What? No, I'm gonna... Alright, come on, line up. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. I must have to be in combat for that. I just wanna trade, damn it. Don't kill Kikaroon. Please don't kill. Take back Monk Circle. Take and spare. I would have paid Gil for it. Fuck. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. God, I'm doing a better fucking Ilbert impression doing that random voice than I am fucking speaking as, Wittigelt. Fourth relic is now yours. You've done well, sister. But know this. There is another relic. A fifth and final piece. It will be yours. A gift from brother to sister. Given on the day Alamigo stands free once more. That day is near. Eric sent word not long ago. He claims his revolution has begun. He claims his revolution has begun as well. He has made a grand discovery and is now setting it to paper. I look forward to his work. With it, we will know all we must. The day he finishes will be the day Alamigo is reborn. Return to him now, sister. Ask for yourself when the day will be. May Relga watch over you. I do wonder how much this, like, culmination of the job quest is going to be laugh my ass off. The monkhood was wrong. I'm afraid I haven't time for you now, Rayan. I'm penning my thesis based on the ethereal data you and the simpleton collected. There have been significant developments since last we spoke. Or rather, since last I spoke and you stood before me with that ever-vapid expression. Soon I will complete my work and present it at a conference of my peers. Surely you can pass the time until then, punching and kicking and pursuing other monkly interests, yes? Go do that then. Thanks, buddy. 5 easy pieces. Temple, Psy-Class, melee attire. Professor Eric looks overjoyed. Ah, my theory was correct. Correct, I tell you. This will be the greatest academic breakthrough of my lifetime. Perhaps of all lifetimes. I shall spare you the details of my experiment, as you are not like to comprehend their significance anyway, and proceed directly to the all-important conclusion. The announcement of my theory before a council of my peers was met with thunderous applause. And to think I owe it all to a vacant-eyed adventurer and a simpleton monk. Both you and the Pugilist Guild that sent you are due a debt of gratitude. Speaking of the monk, where in Eorzea has this semi-literate oaf wandered off to? I took note of his attendance among the spectators at the conference, but he has yet to present himself and offer his congratulations. He's probably looking for the fucking place in question, you dipshit. Ah! What have I done? Rayan, I fear the words I offered may have driven Wettergelt to attempt the insane. I analyzed the ethereal waves of your body second by second. I was able to isolate and identify those of the final ethereal regulation mechanism, the so-called 7th chakra. For that, I was able to find the land which was most likely to resonate with those waves. Silvertear Falls. Oh! I went to the site myself to investigate, and it was there that I made my great discovery. The discovery of the century. It occurs to me that you shall never accomplish such a feat of the mind, Rayan, and I find myself pitying you. But I digress. Do you not see what I have done, Rayan? I told him precisely where he must go to unlock the 7th chakra. He has given his life to fight to reclaim Alamigo from the Empire. More than anything, he desires the power needed to achieve that end. The power to combat the might of all Garlemald. Any fool can see that... Almost any fool can see that he imagines the 7th chakra to be that power. Yet battling the Empire on such terms will only result in another tragedy like that which befell Alamigo. I pray you do not mean to follow him in this fool's crusade. He has gone to Silvertear Falls in Mordona. I'm certain of it. You must go, Rayan. You must stop him. My words will not sway him. just as they could not sway my son. Perhaps yours will. Uh-oh. I mean, listen, even if he has, like, legitimate concerns about Wettergelt's, like, well-being and the legitimacy of his cause because his son may have gone off and got himself killed doing that, which, given the lead up to Stormblood, is, a lot. That doesn't really excuse the fucking, like, complete and utter dismissal of the man. Like, fucking really. Oh boy. You proclaim the power of Garlemald? Fools. Power outside your own cannot be trusted. You had no hope in defeating me. 7 chakra swells within me. Soon it will open. When it does, the Empire will burn. The power of Magitech. The power of Garlemald. They are nothing. Alamigo fell to these. Hello? Ah, sister. You're late. But perhaps that is best. I've just attended our Garlean guests. I wanted us to be alone. Eric was right. This is the place. You have come. Our chakra beats as drums. Do you not feel it, sister? Living in constant fear of death, struggling to stay warm enough to sleep, eating crumbs to fight hunger. Garlemald took everything from Alamigo. They left us with nothing, not even our pride. Look to the craven teacher. He is proof of the truth I speak. I will reclaim it all of it, but I need great power to do so. That power rests in the 7th chakra. I made you a promise. I've not forgotten. The 5th and final piece. It is yours to claim, but only if you defeat me. I told you when we first met, we monks seek sacred ground. There we train. That is how the chakra are opened. The teacher told me himself. This is where the 7th chakra opens. This is my sacred battleground. The ground of battle between you and me. Your strength is peaked. Through it, mine will grow. Do not despair. Your death will have purpose. It will be for Alamigo. Rejoice, sister. Sorry, I only want to look back on one thing he said there. Living in constant fear of death, struggling to stay warm enough to sleep, eating crumbs to fight hunger. Oh, God. Why does Somehow I managed to give, like, characters legitimate backstories for the fucking jobs they have before I even know what the fucking job quests are. Like, I've said this before, but Rey is basically a pirate, which means that for a lot of the time before she kind of became, like, really prominent in that regard, she was kind of living in the same situation. Granted, not, like, her whole country removed from their homeland, but rejoice, sister. You shall die a martyr. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's fucking go then. chakra, yours has begun to open. Oh, that was bad. Oh well. Oh, you fucking... Get fucked. Unless that's not it. So close. Why? Why will you not yield your power for the greater good? I suppose this is where Eric walks in, potentially. Stay back. This power is mine. The others of Eorzea ignore our suffering. Why should I care for their lives? Why should I care for yours? I must have that power. I must protect my people. Rayon. That power... That light! Oh, never has I seen any like it. Is this the opening of the seventh chakra? Fascinating. Simply fascinating. You have no mind for study, but your gift for fieldwork is extraordinary indeed. Oh! That's his son, isn't it? Why? Why did you strike me? Silence, you bloody fool. You oaf. You idiot. I would strike you 1,000 times more if it did not pain my hands so. Next time I shall bring a stick. Bugger opening your infernal chakra. Open your bloody ears for once. Sid Garland of the Ironworks that bears his name... once wrote that these Silver Tear Falls lie at the center of our world. Our world is round, and we live on its surface. Even you should see, then, that he did not speak of a center in the physical sense. I am no astrologian, nor a biologist, but I have studied enough of various sciences to say this. The vital energy of Hydaelyn, that which is called ether, is one and the same as the life force in which you monks believe. As the center of our world, these Silver Tear Falls are connected to what you call chakra in an inexplicably profound way. We all share in the same existence. We are neither separate nor distinct from the world. Our energy and its energy are one. At times, that energy may wreak havoc and destruction, but it plays a far grander and more significant role. To bring forth life. As part of this world, you must endeavor to do the same. You sought only to gain power by force, and that you are no different than the very Garleans you seek to destroy. Is this what you truly wish to be? You speak pretty words, but would you speak them to our people? To every soul who has suffered? To children with empty bellies? To wives made widows? I would. To every last soul among them. Even if they failed to grasp their meaning as you do now. I would, and I will, speak those words until they are understood. Long have I studied the history of this realm's wars. If there is aught I have learned, it is that there is no future for Eorzea should her people struggle and vie for power without considering the consequences of their doing so. With great power comes great responsibility. To seize the former and deny the latter is to beget despair. The duty we owe to one another, and to this world as part of it, is to use that power we possess to deliver a future full of life, not death. Can you truly not see the right in this? You've done the realm, indeed the world, a great service, Rayan. As a scholar, as a teacher, as an Almegan, as a man, I offer you my deepest thanks. I mean, I know I said the more, like, tropey way of resolving this is, obviously the scientist is an idiot. I didn't think we were going to get, like, a complete bucking of, like, the acknowledgement that, like... Okay, so here's a problem, right? At the beginning of this questline, it very much felt like Eric had a problem with Alamegans. Like, period. It then turns out he's Alamegan himself. So obviously his feelings are more complicated than that. But his prescription is still very much like, no, y'all don't understand. No resistance. That's not how we do things. And, like, even I would agree with that, but Garlemald... And, like, not Garleans, I mean the fucking Empire. Like, the legions they're sending. That's not a fucking... Like, it's an ideal. It doesn't mean it's the... Yeah, I don't know. There's this weird... Like, I was worried we were going to get this weird tinge of, like, obviously the native doesn't understand what's going on, and we didn't quite get that, but at the same time, it was like, the people clinging to the Alamegans' way of life is the one who is wrong for wanting to seek things to... And this gets explored better in Stormblood, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, this is, like, kind of shitty. Even though, like, I think it's just, like, poorly explored. They do eventually look into this a lot more with Ilberd, and do a far better job of it. And again, this is ARR stuff, so the writing quality is not great. And at the very least, it sets up some tension, or sets up more tensions between, or tensions of certain Alamegans, particularly the Alamegan resistance, and the resentment they feel to the rest of Eorzea for not really doing anything about Garlemald. Especially that one line about, like, Alamego being the shield resisting, Garlean rule. Like, yeah, I would be pretty fucking resentful too if I was part of the country / continent that was protecting against them, received no aid from any of Eorzea when it happened, and then having our entire country just fucking obliterated and put under oppression. And you could argue that maybe a job quest isn't enough time to actually explore that. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. But I think, like, the way this quest talks about it is probably not a good way of, like, doing that or, like, probably not a good substitute for that, personally. Maybe I need to think about this more, but I don't know. Something about this is just kind of... Maybe it's also hindsight, too, given what I know about, like, what happens in Stormblood and, like, obviously the deeper, the depths to which we actually explore the Alamegan situation, the tensions that exist between that and Eorzea leading up to Stormblood and stuff like that, so... Anyway. Not long ago, I spoke with a man, an Alamegan. He too was of the Resistance. He asked me a simple question. Why do I fight? I did not hesitate. I did not think. The word came of its own will. Revenge. And it's important to note that this is distinctly a different... thought process to Commander Hext. Well, sorry, not Commander Hex. That's Lise. To well, Lisa's father. Lisa Nita's father. Who was talking about liberty or death. Like, Whittigelt's mindset is much more aligned with fucking what's his name? Wilfred? Who was led by the Asians to potentially try and summon Ralga and got themselves slaughtered by the Amalja. Like, it much more aligns with that, which I think honestly the Little Other Migo situation handles this kind of topic a bit better than the peaceful one being the one who's like right about everything. Or at least like the non-revolutionary is the one that's right about everything, but yeah. Excuse me. You said revenge is all in our hearts. It is the most common of reasons, the easiest, and the most dangerous. I did not think on it then. Perhaps now I should. I thought of nothing else. But you thought of me, sister. You and the teacher. For that, I thank you both. And I must admit, like, the Warrior of Light being the one that has compassion in this situation, seeing, like Whittigelt literally tries to get her killed, and then Warrior of Light is like, no, like, come on, this isn't the only way. Or at the very least, just, like, puts an end to the situation to be able to move past it. Even though the Warrior of Light doesn't really, like, do much, and it's certainly not on the level of, like, you know, the Dark Knight questline where there's a lot more exploration of how the Warrior of Light feels about all of this, but it is interesting to see that the Warrior of Light is the one that's, like, in that moment displays compassion, and not like you're a dipshit, hits you into the ground, you're fucking wrong, kind of like that kind of thing. But yeah. You and the teacher. For that, I thank you both. Yeah, now give me my chess piece, motherfucker. Oh, I mean, okay. I made a promise, and I will keep it. The 5th piece is yours. It was meant for you. For one whose 7th chakra is opened. Alamigo fought to protect itself. To protect all Eorzea from the Empire. And yet we had despised, ignored. Worse, we have forgotten. Even so, the teacher preached peace. For a long time I did not understand. I hated him for it. Alamegans are a proud people. His pride is strong in me, and in the teacher, as it was in his son. He fought in the resistance. It had cost him his life. He too cursed his father for being a coward. I wish I could speak to him. I wish to tell him this is not so. Farewell, sister. May Ralga watch over you. Yay, now I really have a perfect balance. This concludes the Realm Reborn, Before the Dawn. Yeah, then go speak with Eric. Sure. Bulletproof. Alright. Legend continues. So, now we enter the Heavenswood monk quest line. Sorry, just looking at something real quick. Ooh. Legend continues. Professor Eric is concerned for a mutual friend, though he would be the last to admit it. Ah, Rayon! Your sense of timing is impeccable as ever. A pity your mind was never quite so reliable. But worry not, for the task I would have you perform shan't tax your limited intellect. It pertains to your monk friend, Whittigelt. This scarce comes as any surprise, but my words of wisdom have struck a chord with the oaf. Having been made to realize that there is more to life than vengeance, he now expends his energies on more constructive pursuits, namely rebuilding his order, the Fist of Ralga. Indeed, he has been taking on pupils, and rumor has it he teaches with both charisma and zeal. Plainly, my own brilliance as a tutor has rubbed off on him. And what is this task I would have you do? Take more readings with my aetherometer, you are doubtless thinking? False. You of all people should know that I am finished with that research, and such a triumph it was. To be sure, I have need of your talent for fieldwork again in the future. For now, however, I simply wish for you to go and see how Whittigeld fares. Unless you think that I worry about the fool, perish the thought. As a sister of the path, you will be worried about him, though it may not have occurred to you yet. And so I am taking the liberty of telling you what you must do to alleviate that worry. Whittigeld trains his pupils at Revenant's Toll. With that, you have all the information you need. Off you go then. Uh-huh. Not worried in the slightest. Absolutely not. Excuse me? Oh, there we go. Oh, there he is. Rayon, it's been a while, sister. What brings you here? Whittigeld feigns interest, / is interested and worried. So the professor sends you. But it matters not why you came. I'm glad for your visit. Indeed, I've begun teaching. I desire to preserve our way, to impart our art to a new generation. Though I myself still have much to learn. I have but few pupils now, but slowly their numbers grow. I'll introduce some to you. 2 girls who show great promise. Perhaps you can assist in their training. Zensa? Ochaka. Zensa, Ochaka. What is it, Master Whittigeld? Has someone new joined? No, not a new pupil. An old one. My first and foremost. She's long surpassed me. Hi. Rayon is her name. Today you'll train under her supervision. An excellent opportunity. Go to the usual place and make ready. Heh. I've always wanted to have a senior. See you in a bit, Rayon. Zensa, wait! Please excuse Zensa. She forgets herself sometimes, but she has a good heart. We shall be honored for your watchful gaze, Rayon. What is that hat and where can I get it? Those 2 were abandoned by their parents. One day they came and begged me to teach them. They're very dedicated. Very quickly do they learn. Every day is fulfilling. But come, let us go to the training ground. Meet me southeast of Revenant's Toll. Oh god, is that literally where we fought? Because that'd be a bit on the nose. Yeah, this is where Rayon beat the shit out of me. What? It's a special place. Don't worry about it. We have no dedicated place for training. No walls of our own. My pupils train wherever they can. First, I would have you demonstrate your abilities at Zensa. She awaits you to the northeast. Alrighty then. What's up? I've been waiting for you. Master thinks very highly of you, so you'd better not disappoint. Oh. Alright. Is that it? Whoa. Really are strong. Now I was feeling good about myself. Well, it's a big old place, isn't it? So you're going to demonstrate for Chakar next. Oh. Chakar. Yeah, he's going to be so impressed. We've been together all our lives, in case you're wondering. We can read each other's thoughts as though they were our own. Come on, I'll take you to her. She should be over to the south. Oh my god. I don't understand why the fucking mount cast time is like so sensitive for like, I don't know why it's so sensitive compared to others. I've eagerly awaited your coming, Mistress Rayon. Zansa tells me that I'm in for a treat, then I mustn't so much as bat an eyelid. My heart races in anticipation of your demonstration. Please begin whenever you're ready. Sure. Let's do it. Oh, fuck me. Whatever. Every bit as amazing as Zensa claimed you'd be. Even though Master said so himself, I didn't believe that anyone could be stronger than him. See? You impressed the britches off her. Just like I said you would. Oh, Zensa! I've never been so excited. I wish to learn everything Mrs. Rayon knows. Everything! Me too, Chakar. With her help, we're bound to become stronger than we'd ever dared hope. Growing up on our own, Zensa and I suffered much because we were weak and couldn't protect ourselves. And so we swore to one another that we would become strong. If we could be as strong as you, there would be naught we need fear. So, I've been wondering about the applications of 4-Point Fury. Who are you? What do you want? That was Master Widdegeld. Oh boy. Well, that ain't good. You're not come to harm. We're fine, Master. It's you we're worried about. What happened? Strangers came. They attacked without warning. The techniques they used were the same as ours. Same as ours? You mean to say they were monks? But I thought there were no others besides ourselves. I alone survived the massacre at the temple. There should be no... sensation. New power swells within me, as though a new chakra was opened. It is unlike aught I've ever felt. Chaka, this area was the site of some famous battle, wasn't it? Yes, it was. The Battle of Silver Tier Skies. Which means that one's chakra can be opened here. Judging by Master's condition, however, I'm inclined to think that something else was the cause. Let us return to Revenant's Toll. We must rest. Oh, come on. I mean, it was a pretty easy guess. It was going to be like another order of monks or something, but like, what exactly happened to Widdegeld is probably still a... Why are you all floating? Oh no, it's just Widdegeld because he's got like... What do you call those? Those aren't heels. They're like platforms, but only in like the very center. Whatever. I'm feeling better. Pain has subsided. They came shortly after you left. Last men who fight as we do. Or monks. This I'm certain. They outnumbered me. hold them off, but a certain pain racked my body, so I was pierced through. I fell to my knees. The next I was aware, my assailants were gone. Most likely fled when they heard you coming. The sensation I felt is not unlike a chakra opening, but neither is it the 7th chakra. If it isn't the 7th chakra, then what could it possibly be? I know not. I must ask someone more learned than me. Professor Eric. He is versed in the history of our order. Perhaps he can find more information. Zensa, Ochaka, return to your training. Rayon, this may be a new source of power. If so, I should share its secrets with you. If I learn something, then I will let you know. 52, sure. Hi again. Hell yeah. Let's talk about sects. Whittigeld is wearing an apologetic expression. Greetings, sister. It's good to see. Good of you to come again. After your last visit, I told Professor Eric of my experience. Not heard from him since. I wonder if he's forgotten. He is a busy man. But never mind that now. You are here. Perhaps you can help my pupils train again. Zensa and Ochaka were impressed by you. They spoke of your prowess to their peers. Now they all want to teach you to teach them. My pupils are training to the west. Let us go there. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Because that's like level 35. Oh boy. He is one of mine. Oh. He's been badly beaten. Who did this? They were monks, like us. Same villains who attacked me. It was an outrage. They must be made to pay. With me, sister. It cannot be far. They are the ones, sister. Okay, they're not wearing masks, but there are more at large. I saw them scurry away. See to this lot, I will continue giving chase. Alright. Sup, fuckers. Oh, you little shit. You don't get to fucking heal. Only I can do that. They're yours, sister. Okay. Wait, does that not... Oh, no, it doesn't leave me with Formless Fist. That kind of sucks. Yeah, like, the reason I get Formless Fist after those combos is specifically because of the finishes after Perfect Balance. Go on, I'll take all three. We almost have them all. Hi, friends. Let's do it. Beware, Rayon. Those two are not what they seem. Oh, god damn it. We had stayed too long. Any longer, and we wouldn't have had a place to return to. We seek no forgiveness for what we do, for it is the only life we know. And if we don't return to it now, there'd be nothing left for us. Please understand, we have no other choice. And now, prepare yourselves. Okay. We get beaten up, don't we? This power is surging within. Not a chakra. But why? Ow! That's it for today. We're sparing you, but know that it isn't out of pity. We need you, that's all. What do you mean? Yours is a sect of light, and ours of shadow. We are two sides of the same coin. Oh, this is going to be Lunar Solar Nadi shit, isn't it? Because we get that at basically level 70. That said, your disciples of light are naught but fodder to us. You exist solely to nourish shadow. Wait! The intermingling of disparate ether... What? God, I wish that ended up in some part of the log. God damn it. That was probably the quickest turnaround of two characters being introduced as, like, cool, and then being villains, quote-unquote. New chakra has opened within me, as it did before. It is the same for you, yes? Two girls. The way they harness energy differs from us. Must be the way of their sect. I had great hopes for them. Their betrayal saddens me. There is no time for lamentation. This sect of shadow, I know not of its existence. There's a great surprise. We must learn all we can of them. A new chakra has opened within us. How it happened, I know not. But you have newfound power. You must master it. Oh wow. Almost 2 hours and we've already, like, pretty much caught up to level. Cool. Form shift. Bitten chakra. Widdergeld has urgent tidings for you. Rayon, a letter has arrived. Comes from Dezenta and Ochaka. They would speak with us. They told us to come to Dalamid's Talons. What their agenda is, I know not. But I would ask them questions of my own. Professor Eric also sends word. He has learned of the sect of Shadow. Soon he will come to share his knowledge. But before I see him, I would see my former pupils. I wish to believe in them. They are good at art. Of this I am certain. Come, sister. We go to Dalamud's Talons. Where is that? Oh, of course it's in Northern Thanalan. Outskirts of Mordona, that seems to track. It has been a while. You two look well. Thanks for coming. For what it's worth, we're sorry that we deceived you. I know that it is for the benefit of both our sects that we fight. The other day, when you fended off our fellow disciples of Shadow, a new chakra opened within you, did it not? Yet the sensation was unlike aught you had felt before. Because you opened a chakra belonging to our aspect, the aspect of Shadow. The opposite also applies, of course. Fighting a disciple of your sect allows us to open a chakra belonging to the aspect of light. Aspects of light and shadow. If this is the way of it, then why must we fight? Why can we not cooperate? Our master forbids it, I'm afraid. Our true master, that is. If truth be told, we shouldn't even be speaking with you. You're not permitted to exchange words, only blows. Okay. They leave us no choice. Come, sister. We will give them the exchange they desire. Okay. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Ochaka the Endless Day, Dzizensa the Endless Night. Interesting. Oh, my chakra is opened. This is precisely as Master described. Yes, I feel the power surging through me. But if we're to become stronger, if we're to open any more chakra, we must throw ourselves into far fiercer struggles. The kind where lives are on the line. So long as you are disciples of light, we will continue to come for you, over and over. Cannot end until one side falls, never to rise again. And that's the reason we called you here. We don't want to hurt you. So please, give up being a monk. Give up any notion of rebuilding the Fist of Ralga. And go somewhere far, far away. Wait! They would have me stop being a monk. Same as telling me to stop breathing. Many revelations have there been this day. The existence of opposing aspects of chakra. This is not the least of all. We must learn more of it. The Professor will soon arrive at Revenant's Toll. Perhaps he can enlighten us. Makes me wonder who this other master is. I mean, obviously, because that was an unknown introduced into the story, but, like, are we talking mustache-twirling, neither light nor shadow can survive together, blah blah blah. Strong backs and feeble minds as far as the eye can see. Yes, this is indeed the frontier. Fuck you, Eric. Thank you for coming, Professor. Information I requested. Were you able to find it? Of course I was, you incurable dolt. Otherwise I wouldn't have bothered to come all the way to this backwater. Now then, I have many demands on my time, so I shall convey my findings to you at once and in the most concise manner possible. Now, it is common knowledge that the Fist of Ralga rose to the zenith of its power by virtue of royal endorsement. lesser known as the dispute which broke out over this arrangement between two factions within the Fist, the Sect of Light and the Sect of Shadow. The head priest of the Sect of Light believed that an alliance with the royal house of Alamigo was the key to prosperity. However, his counterpart in the Sect of Shadow disagreed, warning that it would lead to their undoing. History has proven both of them both right, but I digress. Unsurprisingly, the disciples of each sect rallied to their respective leaders' side, and the two factions clashed with words and fists both. In the end, the Sect of Light prevailed, the alliance with the royal house was sealed, and all members of the Sect of Shadow were banished from the order. So, in the past, the two sects both belonged to the Fist of Ralga, and the disciples trained beside one another as comrades. And yet, though the techniques they employ were identical, the manner in which they harnessed energy was opposed in nature. It was this difference which gave rise to two aspects of chakra. There is a tradition wherein monks from the two schools would meet each other in single combat. In attacking you, I posit the disciples of Shadow are seeking to recreate this tradition. This clashing of light and shadow quickened the ether within, causing the chakra of the opposing aspect to open within them. In simple terms for your simple minds, disciples of light fought to open shadow chakra, and disciples of shadow fought to open light chakra. And the implications of this? There are not 7, but 14 chakra, all told. Yes, two sides of the same coin, where there is light, there is shadow, and all that poetic tripe. One thing I do not understand, Professor. Why can our sects not cooperate? Why must the disciplines of shadow attack, like common brigands? The feud caused the rift between the two sects. Who's to say there isn't a feud still? I suspect only a member of the Sect of Shadow can tell you the truth, but now I must be off. I shall inquire further into the matter in my spare time. If there is aught else, you know where to find me. We must speak with Zenser and Ochaka again. I will try to track them down. Meanwhile, please continue owning your skills. And fuck. We didn't hit 56, so we don't get another job quest just yet, but that means it's back to Palace of the Dead, baby! Ugh. What did we get next? Nothing, right? Whittigel has acquired information on Ochaka's whereabouts and would share it with you. Oh, okay, so we're probably going to find them one by one. Or we're probably going to find one of the other 56, 58, and then 60 is probably going to be a big culmination, if 58 isn't, like, a confrontation with both. So, I'm going to take this opportunity to take a break, because it has been almost 2 hours. And this glass of water is now pretty much warm, as is this room, because I need to turn the aircon back on. So, when we come back, we're going to be delving back into Palace of the Dead again. I think it should only take one Palace of the Dead to get to the next job quest, but like the rest of the stream is probably going to be Palace of the Dead stuff, to be honest. I get to 56, I get one job quest, and then it's going to be me having to level to 58 in Palace of the Dead. And I have noticed that, like, there's a significant drop-off in the way that the XP scales at 50 plus. Usually it's, like, round about half a level up until 50, and then, like, it actually just stops scaling with your level as much. Like, it's pretty much half, and then it's, like, 220 something per trip in there, plus a couple of thousand, I think, per level. Maybe like 5,000 per level. I can't remember the total exactly, but yeah. It's gonna be a bit of Palace of the Dead. So yeah, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. Let's spam some Palace of the Dead. Nice. So yeah, as is obvious from the fact that, I was like 30-something, the last time I streamed, I've been playing a lot of Palace of the Dead. Pretty much to the point that I maxed out the armor, like, almost as much as is possible, for the floors I've been reaching, so, if that's any indication. Oh my god. I'm always surprised when I see, like, a tank or a healer in here. Seems like way less efficient. But I also don't know the intricacies, so what the fuck do I know? Goody. Oh, God. I hate blinded so fucking much. That seriously didn't heal me for anything? Fuck you. I can't wait until I hit 61 and I can actually play with new mechanics. It's actually like the one downside of leveling like this is that you stay at the cap of abilities that you can get for far longer. Whereas, like, doing dungeons and that, obviously you're limited by your job level. Whereas in this, it's just limited by the level you get at the repeatable floors, which is usually max level. So, like, you get the very, like, short burst of, sorry, hang on a second. I really need to wipe down my pop guard at some point. So you get a lot of, like, really short bursts of, oh, here are all my new abilities, how do they fit together, sort of thing. But then eventually you get the, oh god, here I go, leveling the same thing for... God damn it. Leveling with the same abilities for, like, an eternity. Which kind of sucks, but, like, I prefer this to, like, working with no abilities at all, so... Can't really complain, all things considered. Oh, God. Ooh, no, thank you. Sorry, 1 second. Uh-oh. A couple of friends of mine just got a new kitten. Oh no. Fuck. I'm gonna comment on that at midnight at this point, but fuck it. Damn it, I need to target for this. Fuck. Is there anyone? Fuck. God damn it. Try and figure out when I can get 2 more perfect balance combos before the end of the 59th floor. Oh, actually, this might not be too hard. Alright, you wanna... see there? Yeah. They're probably gonna kill something before I can get down there, so I may as well go up here. There it is. No. Oh shit, I didn't mean to reload that. No. What's the Reaper doing? Oh, okay, good. Alright. Now we get to see how good this paladin can tank. Just leave. Hell yeah. Just enough for the next job quest. Nice. Nice. Alright. Actually feeling like really tired. I guess it is first week back at work. Might do like a couple more Pals of the Deads and see how I feel. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll feel like calling it a night after that. Rayon, finally, I have information on Ochoka. She is near Eugenia's spire in the North Shroud. I mean to confront her, to demand the truth from her. She and Zenza do not act of their own free will. This I am certain. Nay, something is a hold over them. We will find out what it is. Come, sister. We go to the North Shroud. Quickly, while the trail is still fresh. Actually, yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Like, you know, finish off the stream after a couple of Palace of the Deads and leave the next set of job quests for when I can do, like, Heaven on... like, the intro to Heaven on High and kind of experience that for the first time. It's not a bad idea. There you are. Oh. Well, that's... Found her like this. What has happened? Where'd it go? And Rayon? Rest assured my injuries are not serious. Sensor held back. But gods, I feel like such a fool. No matter what he asked of us, we always did it without question. In so doing, we thought we could survive. But in the end, he commanded us to fight each other to the death to open our chakra. Fight to the death? Who commanded this? Who? Who else but our master? Hrahatia is his name. And he leads the sect of Shadow. But more than that, he was a father figure to Zensa and me. After our own parents abandoned us, Master Hrahatia took us in and raised us. He always strove to please... we always strove to please him, lest we lose our place. But today he made our worth to him abundantly clear. We are not his friends, let alone his family. Nay, we are naught but tools to be used and discarded. When we fought, Zensa thrust me off the cliff. She made it appear an accident that I alone might flee. But I cannot flee while Zensa is still at our master's mercy. I must rescue her before he decides that she is no longer useful. And if you know what's good for you, you will put many moms between yourselves in this place. Master will doubtless send people to verify my death. Chaka, wait! Let us help you! You would help us after all the wrongs we've committed against you. Why? I once lusted for power. I stopped at nothing to obtain it. I used Rayon. I betrayed her. Worse, I tried to kill her. I repented. I started anew. Now, someone is making the same mistake as me. I cannot ignore it. Nor can I ignore those who suffer from it. But above all, my pupils are in trouble. I would help them. It is what a master should do. Oh, Widdergeld. Hey, PJ. So how does the new world transfer work? Does it mean I can visit the Chaos Data Center? I don't know. Also, the world transfer isn't here yet. Like, it's here in, like, a week or two, I think. Wait. Yeah, it's like 11 days away. Because it arrives around the same time that OCE data centers come into play. Which is neat. We'll go with Ochaka to the hedge tree. See that no one follows. Join us when the area is safe. Okay. And honestly, I'm not really sure. Like, the subject of, it's nice to know we're getting more servers across the board. Yeah, true. But yeah, honestly, I'm not, like, 100% sure. Oh my god. Okay. First time I got a challenge, actually. Um, but yeah, the world server travel details have always kind of eluded me because I think it's specifically because they broke it up into so many, like, upgrading it in so many parts. I don't actually know what the world server transfers that are being introduced are going to mean, as opposed to, like, the stuff we already have. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure... Hang on. Where the fuck did I read that? He's in the same physical location with the data center visit feature. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I'm pretty sure like, that's what I was looking up just then, wrong way. Is, like, world server, world transfer is just changing which, server you're on, like, as your home. Like, that's not the system that allows you to, like, traverse DCs, for example. Like, I'm pretty sure that those are two distinct things. Like, their announcement about world server transfers is basically the feature coming back because they, like, more or less disallowed it because of all the congestion issues. Because that was obviously just taking away from, like, time that could be spent, like, processing queues and like, throwing people to different, like, servers, for world visits and that. It is safe here. You may speak freely. So much I do not know. Please tell me everything. In the beginning, members of the Fist of Ralga strove to open all 14 chakra, 7 light and 7 shadow. Those who had opened all 7 of their native chakra were permitted to duel those who had achieved the same in the opposing aspect. For generations, such duels were held in great secrecy. But that ended with the massacre at the Temple of the Fist, when the Sect of the Light was extinguished. And though the Sect of Shadow survived by virtue of its obscurity, its disciples lost the means to open Light Chakra. That is, until Master Rahatia learned of the sole survivor of the massacre. You, Widdergelt. That is how Zenser and I came to you. Our master taught us that the disciples of light were but a means to an end, a resource to be used. He ingrained in us the belief that our two sects must ever be at odds. We took him at his word, fools that we were. I understand now how things were in the past, how they are in the present. Most importantly, I know that the light and the shadow were formerly as one, and it may yet be so again. I will speak with Master Rahatia, convince him that our schools need not fight. Together, we can rebuild our order. I'm afraid it will not be so easily swayed, and should it come to blows, as I fear it will, know that his strength far surpasses ours. He is the only person alive who has opened all 14 chakra. Recently, I have focused on opening Light Chakra. Of my own aspect, I have succeeded in opening but 6. I am no match for Master Rahatia. You are our best help, Rayon. Even so, you are still 1 chakra short of 14. A small yet decisive difference. If you are to have a fighting chance, you must open the final chakra that eludes you, the 7th chakra of Shadow. Unless that presents a dilemma, there is no way to do so outside of mortal combat. There will be another way, there always is. All our chakra may not be open, but we have each other. Together, we will yet rescue Zenser. Thank you, Weddergelt. I swear to do my utmost to aid you. I still feel like this whole thing is probably part of Raha's plan at this point. Oh, that as well. But first, the chakra must recover. We return to Revenant's Toll. There is much planning to do. I like that this monk top includes shadow tattoos. Yeah, no, it's good. I think the level 90 artifact gear also does, if I remember correctly. I had a brief look at all of them when I, was bored in old Charlian at some point. I'll attend Sir Chaka. When she's well enough, we will work to open our chakra. We both saw how Chaka fears her master. It is not normal. As she warned, words may not avail us. We must be prepared for anything. Continue your training, Rayhan, and together let us go forward, as proud disciples of light. Alright, now here's the big roadblock. Stop the senseless killing. Wittagel has a theory for opening a chakra of the opposing aspect, and is eager to put it to the test. Oh boy. Anyway, back to Palace of the Dead. You'll be able to visit other DCs in the same physical location with it. Yeah, cool. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. World transfer requires. Yeah. What the fuck? Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Oh, wow, we have 2 tanks. What the fuck? Now, that's unusual circumstances. Oh my God, no. Y'all, stop. You can't... Okay. Now we can. Oh my fucking god. I think there's actually a bug with how Steel Peak and Forbidden Chakra work when silenced and pacified. Like, I'm pretty sure that so long as you don't max out your chakra before so long as you don't maximize your chakra in combat, I'm pretty sure you can just spam meditation in that. Your chakra attacks are abilities. So, let me finish. Like, I'm pretty sure... Fucking goddamn it. I'm pretty sure that so long as you're not in combat, you can use Forbidden Chakra... what is the other one? Howling Fist and, like, Meditation. But if you ever hit full chakra outside of combat, you can't actually use it in combat when you're silenced and pacified. Like, I'm pretty sure that's true. Because there's been a lot of times where I haven't been able to use it despite the fact that it has been an ability, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. That would be weird. Yeah, exactly. Like, when I was spamming it in combat, you know, using meditation to get chakra while I'm silenced, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But then I reached full chakra outside of battle, and I wasn't able to use it once I got into battle. It was weird. And, like, it could have been just, like, a circumstantial thing. Like, it might have been, like, kind of a hard thing to recreate. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, but... Oh, and it also definitely wasn't on a floor that had, the equivalent of pacification for, abilities. Because, obviously, otherwise I couldn't have spammed meditation, but, yeah. Well. Why did no one go that way? Fuck. Should only be affected by amnesia, not pacify. Yeah, like, that's what I thought, because when that happened, I was looking for the, looking for amnesia, but, like, it wasn't there. Now, unless there's some other status effect that I'm not aware of that can actually induce the thing that happened, I'm not really sure what's up with that, honestly. Oh, nice. I don't like how many fucking traps there are in Palace of the Dead. Like, it doesn't even feel like there's a really intelligent way to, like, get around them. It's just, okay, stick to the wall, which is just boring, honestly. Like, having them be hard to spot, but actually spottable if you're looking for them, would probably be better than just, they're invisible. You know? Oh, God. Trying to get to a certain combo, you shithead. Stop fucking sealing my hits. I'm saying right here, someone used the pom, that's pretty much an indication to me that I shouldn't be doing anything. Like, I get that's really useful, but like, I don't know. It feels like it detracts from all of the fun of playing the game with people. Because someone can just say, yeah, I'm soloing this floor. And, like, you know, maybe I'm the weirdo for being like, that sucks, but... Oh, God. That is a really weirdly ominous message. Just nothing happens, and I feel like I hadn't done anything. Oh, hi. Fuck. Fucking bullshit. $231. Ugh. Oh yeah, we're definitely not getting to the next job quest anytime soon. God, it hasn't even been 3 hours yet. Do I want to do one more and then call it? Why don't you hit the automatic skip cutscenes? Because sometimes I actually like being reminded when I go to, like, back to old dungeons and stuff like that. It's just an inconvenience when I'm spamming the same thing over and over, you know? But I absolutely know that I would forget to do it for places that I might want to revisit it, and I don't want to ever have to try to remember. I prefer to just, like, actually just manually skip it every time, to be honest. But that's just me. Hey, Valk, how's it going? How's Phoenix going? Actually, what stuff am I missing from... Oh, actually, I guess I don't really care about, he hurts a lot. Yeah, from what I understand, that fight is very healer-oriented. Or, like, potentially healer-oriented. Also, we don't know left from right and can't count. I mean, what else has changed, to be honest? I mean, if last night with the fucking hippocampus was anything, it's that I'm not really above that either. Like, we're all in the same boat. Ugh. Excuse me. It's not so bad, to be honest. Decent fight so far. Interesting. Oh shit, no. No, 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 no. We don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Yeah, I think I might do 1 or 2 more runs and then call it, honestly. Like, I think it's because of first day back at work, or first week back at work, rather, but I'm fucking bushed. And I'd rather save myself 13 Sentinels over the weekend. Especially since, like, pretty much all I'm gonna be doing until I get another job quest is fucking Palace of the Dead, so... Let me at it. No, fucking thank you. Innovation. Where? Fug. Actually, maybe I should put this back here, since it is, like, basically the mini-map. It'll fit there, fuck it. Holy shit! That's 3 Palaces of the Dead for 3, with tanks in it. I don't know who y'all are, but I appreciate you. are we? Oh. I really wish I knew, the pool of music, Palace of the Dead was pulling from. Like, a list of names of songs. Because, like... there's a couple that I just really want to, like, keep on hand. Because I think they're fucking amazing. Is no one really gonna... Oh, there's a tank. I did see a streamer with a plugin that showed the BGM playing. I was tempted. Oh, that'd be pretty fucking neat, honestly. Oh no. Friend, no. I got you. Oh, they're a warrior. They're fine. Oh wait, I forgot they're a warrior. They can literally self-heal. What was I worried about? Yeah, we might as well get the fucking chest here. Like, I completely forgot about how home gang worked, so when I saw them drop to, like, 1, I was like, ugh. But then, yeah, seeing them jump back up, I was like, right, warrior. I forgot about that. I wonder if you'd actually be able to... How? Oh, fuck. But yeah, a plugin that pulls out, like, the name of the music being played sounds like it probably errs a bit too close to, like, digging into the game with plugins, so... Don't know how advisable doing such a thing is, to be honest. That was a lot of fucking alternates. Why? We already had the thing unlocked. Why would you do this? You know what? That probably fits a bit better, actually. No, we probably have to kill these, don't we? Just for kills. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Do a fucking lame combo to get this one. It didn't aggro us. You didn't need to attack it. What are you doing? Fuck. Queen of Landmine. Let's fucking go. Oh, cool, the Warwick. I hate this place. I hate it so much. I hate it with my life. We're gonna hurt. Oh no. Oh. You know what? That helps. I was gonna say, oh no, I don't have fucking bloodbath, but it didn't matter. Someone was smart. Do we not have a, hang on. Who's the one that cured that thing? Oh, I don't think we actually have it. Oh, fair enough. I was gonna say, surely we have the thing to get rid of the pox, but evidently not. Found a 5-year-old Reddit link listing BGMs that are guaranteed to play on specific floors, and a link to Google Doc listing possible themes throughout the first 50 floors. Fuck me. What? Oh, we got the fucking amnesia. I misread. 5-month-old. That's a big difference from... Jesus. Get fucked. When does my Beast Tribe allowance come back? Daily resets are at JP midnight in 2 hours. Yep. That is correct. It's about 2 AM my time. Yeah, actually, I think I might just call it for the night. I'm honestly really tired, and I want to be, like, awake for stuff tomorrow, so... Probably smart to call it there. At least we got through a bunch of job quests, and I actually kind of, like, got up to the got through the job quest at the level I'm at now, so that's fun. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Savage Prog. Like, I hope we can figure out, like, an actual schedule for it, because at this point I'm, like, playing it by ear, and I kind of want to be able to stream and not worry about missing out. Ma'am? Okay. So I don't know what the schedule's going to be like for that just yet. But at least for, like, once I get that schedule down, I'll probably have a better idea of, like, what I'm going to do, schedule-wise. At this rate, the only thing that's really guaranteed is, like, Friday night I want to do, like, job leveling stuff, and on the weekend, 13 Sentinels. There's probably going to be some Savage stuff, like, either on the weekend, maybe a couple days during the week, and if there's not too many during the week, I'll try and fit in a decent amount of, like, Persona 5 Strikers, I think, because I really want to get to the end of that. I've been putting it off for way too long. Well, I haven't been putting it off. I've been, like, delaying it for very reasonable reasons, both, like, moving and then Endwalker. Do you want that thread URL? Sure. There you go. Throw that in chat. I appreciate that, wrong way. Yeah, there's just, I've been sitting on that for a while, and I want to, like, finish it off, because I want to see how that sticks the landing. Like, I think it's clear at this point that I'm not the biggest fan of the gameplay, and I think there is one really fucking awful narrative choice they made early on in the game that I'm really not a fan of. But I want to see what they do with their broad stuff, because I want to give it a chance, because, like, the action gaming stuff, the action RPG, you know, hack and slash game stuff, I will fully admit is not usually my wheelhouse, and my criticisms are probably kind of like a person who doesn't play those often, right? That one little narrative beat could just be an anomaly too. Though I have a lot to say about it, I want to see how they do, like, the broad stuff that they're going for, because I feel like it's going for... I feel like it's obvious probably the way they're going to go, and I want to talk about that the next time I actually play that. And I want to see what they actually do with the situation, because as far as I understand, I think the story was mostly written by the people who do Dynasty Warriors, overseen by the Persona writing team, but I don't know how, like, I'd actually have to research that. I'm just curious how, like, the melding of that writing is going to come out, as opposed to the game mechanics. And it's been dogging me for fucking ages, so I really want to get rid of it, so I can stop thinking about it. Yeah, so at least for the foreseeable future, there's probably going to be some Savage stuff during the week. There's probably going to be some Persona 5 Strikers if I can fit it in. There's going to be more job leveling. Maybe raids after I finish up with Monk, or maybe if I decide to do a different job, who knows. But there's going to be 13 Sentinels on the weekend, which I just realized I didn't put a fucking schedule for. So I should probably do that before I go to bed tonight. But yeah, it's about what to expect. Tomorrow we're going back into the mindfuck that is 13 Sentinels. I'm sure time away will only confuse me more. Not that I could be any more confused than picking the game up like 5 minutes after I started playing it last, so... yeah. That's going to be fun. So thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs, I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a lovely day, and hope to see you all next time.